Welcome back to my channel. My name is Peter Kafo and I'm very glad to have you right here. Today I'll be comparing Amen Estate Phase 3 and TIARA Estate. So I've had a lot of investors call me and like, okay, Amen Estate Phase 3, TIARA, which one should I go for? I'm confused, advise me. So I'm right here to just, to actually talk about the two estates, their similarities and their differences, and I hope you find this helpful in case you are looking for properties to buy around the Lekki axis, or you're stuck in between choosing TIARA Estate and Amen Estate Phase 3. If you ask me, please, if you have to choose between Amen Estate Phase 3 and TIARA Estate, which should you go for? Well, my answer would be, why should I choose one when I can have the two? I know that's not what you want to hear, right? So let me just talk about the two estates extensively. Now, TIARA Estate and Amen Estate Phase 3, they are both owned by the same company, the same developer, because I've had a lot of people, mistaking them. Okay, why is this one called Amen Estate? Why is this one called TIARA? Why are they not the same name? Amen Estate has a series that had of Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3, and so I guess it's time to start a new series, TIARA, right? So they are also the same company, and that's why if you look at the videos, Amen Estate and TIARA Estate, they look alike. Like the exterior, every single thing from the water fountain, the horticulture, the style of the gatehouse, the style of the perimeter fencing, they are the same, right? They look exactly the same, and that's to show that it's still the same company that owns the both of them, right? And when it comes to distance, they are just, in fact, they are like a minute driving distance away from each other. They are just a couple of estates, probably like five estates between each other, right? So they are just like a minute's drive between each other. Both of them are facing the express road. Both of them have certificates of occupancies, right? So these are the similarities between the both of them. Both of them are also selling 500 and 300 square meters. So now when it comes to the difference between the both of them, so Amen Estate is offering just like we have contemporary estate and probably like about 3 recreation areas, and just what you have in a normal estate, right? But TIARA is coming with a twist, and that is why TIARA is of a different series. TIARA was not given the name Amen Estate Phase 4, it was given TIARA. So this is the start of a new series, and the meaning of TIARA actually means royalty, right? So TIARA is actually bringing a little twist to it. And what is a twist? TIARA is going to have a golf course. Yes, you're going to have there's going to be a golf course in TIARA. There's going to be going to have a helipad here. There's also going to be an artificial lake. So the artificial lake is not going to be for the whole estate. Just at the back there'll be some plots, but those plots will be 1,000 square meters. So if you want to have a plot that will be that will be facing the lake, you have to buy you have to request specifically for that one, and it has to be a 1,000 square meters. So you're going to have artificial lake inside TIARA, and there's also going to be a school. There's no school in Phase 3 and other estates. There's going to be a school in TIARA, and there will also be a place of worship too. There'll be a place of worship, and there'll be various recreation area, a lot of recreation area and lots of green areas right in TIARA. So that is the only difference between the both of them, right? So TIARA is offering the same thing the Amen Estate Phase 3 is offering, but it's coming with a twist, So if you're the type that you just want to live in an estate, you just enjoy the the normal perks of being in an estate without the whole golf course and every other thing associated with TIARA, then Amen Estate is just perfect for you, right? But if you want more, if you want to live, not just live, you want to live and play, a live and play setting, you have a lot of places to unwind, you have a lot of places to unwind, green areas, a golf course, and all that perks, right? And of course, if you're going to own your own private helicopter, right, and you need the helicopter to always land and come out, then TIARA is perfect for you. That's why tiara is royalty, right? It symbolizes royalty. So we want to treat you like a king that you are, we want to treat you like a queen that you are, and that is why the concept of tiara is actually here, right? And well, that's like the only difference we have in the both of them, right? And the pricing too. So Amen Estate is actually selling higher than tiara. Amen Estate right now is selling for 29 million, tiara is selling for 26 million. That's a 3 million naira difference in the both of them. So you might ask, if tiara is offering more, why is it selling cheaper? And if Amen Estate phase 3 is like offering is not really giving me all the other perks, why is it selling higher? Okay, well, so Amen Estate phase 3 was Amen Estate phase 3 came into the market before tiara, right? So Amen Estate phase 3 started selling around 2021, while tiara started selling last year. So of course it should sell higher, right? And the developmental pace too of Amen Estate is faster than tiara, so of course it's going to sell higher. But definitely a time will come, because of the additional perks that we're offering here, a time would come, like not certain, but definitely a time should come when both of them might be on equal pricing, or even tiara might even sell even more, right? So when it comes to development, the pace of development of tiara has actually been so fast, right? Because Amen Estate phase 3 was brought into the market 2021, and this was last year 2022, and you can see that the development is almost catching up with that of phase 3, right? So the development is very fast, and that's why I tell people, if you need a place where, because I've had people call me, I need to buy a big property, I've had properties that I bought things and I can't even build there, right? So if you actually want something that you want to buy and build, and you want it along this axis, go for either tiara or Amen Estate phase 3, because what the value of your property and the livability of your property is determined by the estate itself. If the estate is not developing, you cannot just build and stay there. No, you can't stay in isolation, right? And the value of your land too will not grow. But if the estate is developing, if they are continuously developing, they are building, they are doing something, people will come in and start building, and then the value of your properties goes higher, and then you can live in your property. So if you're looking for a buy and build within these axes, there are very few estates I can recommend for you. Amen Estate phase 3 and tiara is one of them, and the rest of them I'm not going to tell you in this video. You have to call me, or send me a message for me to give you those recommendations. So yes, between Amen Estate and Tiara Estate, I think now you know what you should go for. But for me, if you were to ask me that question, I would say go for the 2. And if I don't have money to buy the 2, I can probably get 300 square meters here and 300 square meters here, right? In that way, I'm actually diversifying my investments, right? And in the nearest future, I can choose to build on the both of them, or I can choose to sell them, right? But what I advise people that want to buy properties in these areas, because this is a new market, whether you like it or not. Like, this is an emerging market, and trust me, these places are going to boom very soon, especially with the emergence of the new international airports coming to this axis, and a various accessibility, various access areas around this axis. These markets are going to boom, just like you have in Ikeja right now, right? That's what you're going to have in the nearest future. So what I advise people, stack up plots, buy a lot of them, buy a lot of plots, buy a lot of plots in these areas, buy a lot of them. It is easier to liquidate your properties in these areas than liquidating the ones you have in Ekpe. That's just the truth. Or the ones you have in the bush. sorry for using the word bush. Or the ones you have in less developed areas. That's just the truth. So what you can do, if you're a real estate investor, buy your plots, like buy them. Like, I've seen people buy 12 plots from Amen Estate phase 3. I've seen people buy up to 20 plots at once in TIARA Estate. These guys are investors. They can actually see these guys are investors. They are actually seeing the future, and they know what this place holds, right? So my advice to you is, you can pick any of them. They are actually very good. Depends on your taste and depends on what you want, right? It depends on your family. If you're someone that have you have lots of children and you want them to come and live here, then you can go for Tiara, right? But depending on your taste, you can go for anyone, or the best advice is go for the both of them. If you can't afford the both of them at once, then go for half plot in Amen Estate 3 and half plot in TIARA Estate. So I hope I've been able to convince you. And yes, both of them are dry lands. Yes, both estates are dry lands. So if you actually have this particular question in mind, like this has been bothering you, I hope I've been able to convince you on, you know, the perks that each of the estates offers and why you should go for either of them or for the both of them. My name is Peter Kafo, and I bring you updates on real estate investment in Lagos, Nigeria. Properties to buy, properties to buy, properties to invest in right here in Lagos, Nigeria. So till I come your way again, make sure you subscribe to this channel, share this video to your friends and family, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.